The morning commute. Exciting, isn't it? This is what I go through just about every day. 50 miles this way, 50 miles that way. You see, I was living down Central Jersey. Worked for a private company that sent me out to do a private company that sent me out to do services all around the state. But I hated the job. It wasn't good. It didn't pay much. My boss was a complete asshole. There's no other way to describe this guy. When my mom met him for the first time, she commented, yeah, he seems like kind of a dick. So I'm working for this company like 5 years, and they send me up to do services in northern Jersey. The place I do services, they have their own mechanic shop. But, you know, this is part of the contract we had for the deal and blah, blah, blah. We supplied services for like the first 5 years of life of this equipment. If you notice, I'm trying not to mention exactly who I work for, because there are regulations about that kind of shit. Go up to do services, and talking with the guys that work there, one of them mentions was like, yeah, we're looking for new mechanics. Oh, really? I put my application in, and by, what was it, 3 or 4 days, they said, yeah, you got the job, you can come in. The way the schedule was going, I had vacation coming up in 3 weeks from that time. I was going to take a week long down in North Carolina with one of my friends. So I had this all scheduled, all mapped out. So when I found out I got the job that Friday, I mean, actually it wasn't full certain. I was just waiting for the drug test to get back, but, you know, I don't do drugs, so that's not a problem. I wasn't afraid of that. But, you know, legalities and all that. So, was prepping to get, you know, went in Friday morning, talked to this guy I used to work with. The conversation went as close as I can remember. Hey, you know, boss, I'm going to be leaving I think I'm going to be leaving the company. He just turned around right away and just said, well, you can leave right now. Okay. And I walked out the door. I went down to the shop to talk to the co-workers, because there was co-workers that I got along with. You know, still do. And, you know, it was like, hey, you know, I'm out of here. Boss comes down, it's like, when are you getting your shit out of here? Oh, by the weekend. That was it. That was the last conversation I had while I was employed at that place. So I call up my to-be new boss. It's like, hey, yeah, schedule kind of got screwed up, because, you know, asshole old boss kicked me out instead of even letting me finish my sentence. I started early. And they're like, well, we haven't got your drug test back, so we will have to let you know. About 3 hours later, get a call from my new boss. We got the drug test. Come on in. You know, come on in Monday morning. Show up Monday morning, unload my shit, start working. Again, the only problem is the damn place is 50 miles from home. And everybody says, why don't you just move up there? Well, there's a few reasons why I haven't moved yet. Number one, it takes money to move. You need security deposit, you need, first, second, possibly second month's rent, blah, 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 utilities, you gotta take care of all that shit. So it's gonna cost a bit of cash to move. And I don't have a bit of cash because I bought a motorcycle. Priorities. That's reason number one. Reason number two, finding an affordable apartment where I work in a neighborhood that is someplace I would want to live is difficult. So it's not like there's apartments flying everywhere for cheap. And third, I have a sweet deal where I am living now. Essentially, I rent a room from one of my friends from high school. Originally started, I rented a room from her mother, because, she has a house that, it's like 7 bedrooms. So, they rented it out to people all the time. Extra money and all that stuff. And they did some renovations, so they didn't have any tenants in there at the time, and they were just about to start renting again. And my friend says, hey, why don't you and this other guy start renting here? Because I was looking for a place to move at the time. Because my brother was moving back home. So I was like, no, this is going to get crowded. He's like, why don't you and this other guy start renting for my mom? And, we're all friends, we can get along. And the price they gave me was awesome for what I get. Basically, it's comparable to a 2-bedroom apartment anywhere else, but it's a, 2 rooms in a house with everything included. Utilities, cable, Wi-Fi, all that stuff. So I took it, and I've been living there for a while now. Well, when my friend got married and her husband moved in, they ended up buying the house. And nothing changed for me. Just the person I hand the money to. Again, it's a really sweet deal, so it's like I really don't want to move out of there because I kind of like living there. Again, the problem is it's not close to work. So I deal with this shit every day. This is my life. I do this in the morning, go slave away working for the man, and then do it again to get home to my cold, empty house. Woe is me. No, I mean, this is the only part that I really don't like about this job. Eventually, yes, I'm going to be moving up there because this is just ridiculous to do, and I could actually save a bit of money by not having to commute 50 miles each way. But the job I have now, the benefits are awesome. The pay could be better, but it's not horrible. There is a little bit of growth opportunity, as in like one spot. But my coworkers aren't complete assholes, although one can be at times. My other ones are. My boss is okay when he's not drunk. My boss's boss is good when my boss isn't drunk and he's not pissed off. It's interesting. And as long as you keep the big boss happy, he's okay. When he's not happy, you gotta run and hide. But when he's happy, he's a good guy. So it's all good. I like the job. I like where I'm living. I just wish I could shrink the distance between the two, or put a better road than the Parkway or the Turnpike. And are you driving on the shoulder for a reason? What's going on here? Yes, that road is closed. Sitting there staring at the sign is not going to help it.
Try again.
What? It does. Where the hell did it go? Holy shit.